Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Muhammad Yunus and I am Odoo Technical Developer. So in the previous video we have discussed how to pass the data from the sales order to the invoice. So if you are interested to watch that video, you can find it on our YouTube channel. So in this video today we are going to talk about how to add a new field in the invoice lines. So I will show you one problem and then I will show you the solution of the problem. So for this purpose, let me go to the custom module, which is Odoo Sales Custom, and here we have already added one field in the invoice model, which is account.move, and here we will add another model, which is account.move.line. So how you can find the model name? So first you need to activate the debug mode, and like this, and then you will be able to find out the model name. So this main form view is for invoice, which is account.move, and here you can bring the cursor or any field and you will be able to see the model name, which is the second thing, object account.move. And if you want to find the model of these lines, so you can bring the cursor over here, like for example like this, not this, like this. You will see this is account.move.line. Okay, uh, account.move.line. So let me add any field like this. So here you can see object is account.move.line, and here we need to inherit this account move line model, and we will write here model dot model and inherit account dot move dot line. So here we need to add a new field, something like test amount is equal to field start load, like this, test amount. So we just need to add a field in order to learn how we can add it. So we will have to add this field in the XML view of this invoice. So for this purpose we need to find out the X path. So you will have to go to the debug icon and then edit view form. So here you will be able to see this form view. So scroll down here in the notebook. The first page is for the invoice tab, and the second page is for the account journal items. So in the first tab we need to go to this field, which is invoice lines. So in the X path we will use X path XPR. Here we will use field name is equal to invoice line IDs. So the next thing is tree view, and then we need to edit just after the account ID here. So we can edit just after the quantity. So here we need to add tree and then field name is equal to quantity. So here we will add position is equal to after, like this. Close it and then add the field which is test amount. So close it. So let me check if it is correct. Copy paste it. So as we have made the changes inside the Python and XML, so we need to restart Odoo service, and also we need to upgrade the module. So go to apps and then search for the module like Odoo Sales Custom, and then click the upgrade button to upgrade the module. So after the module upgrade we will be able to see the new field that has been added to the invoice lines view. So the module has been upgraded successfully, and then let me go to the invoice module and let me create any new invoice. So here you can see after the quantity it is test amount. So select any customer and then let me try to add any product. Okay, and here let me add some amount here like 10, and then hit the save button to save the record. So once you click the save button, you will see this test amount become 0 again. So we need to solve this problem in this video also. So how you can solve it? So we have added it on the invoice lines, but in order to solve this issue, we need to add this field for the journal items, which you cannot see it here, but it is there, which is but hidden. Okay, and I will show you how you can show it. Okay, so for this purpose, we need to find out the X path for this, and let me go to invoice view. Okay, invoice view, open it, and then edit view form. So here under the first X path, we saw that it has been the invoice lines view page is added, and under the second page, this is for the journal entries. So we just need to add the field line IDs instead of this. So let me duplicate this and add this. So tree view quantity, so maybe there is not any quantity, so let me check it if we can find the quantity field here. So here so this is the quantity field. So let me just upgrade the module. Okay, and after the module upgrade, it will work fine. Okay, like this. So let's wait for the module upgrade. And the module has been updated successfully. So okay, and then go to invoices again. So try to create a new invoice. Select customer, and then add any product, add any test amount like 100, save it. Okay, so you can see it worked in this case because we have added it for the invoice lines and also for the invoice journal items tab. So for the journal items tab, let me check if we can show it from here. Accounting feature, let me show. Show full accounting feature, this one, save it. Okay, go to invoicing, refresh the page, open it. So here you can see the journal items tab, and here you can see the test amount. So if you want to hide it from the other tab, like from the journal items tab, you can just add invisible is equal to true. So in the XML, so let me just add it, and then let me make it invisible in the invoice journal items tab. Invisible is equal to 1, like this. Invisible 1, and then let me upgrade the module. Okay, so this is how you can add a new field in the invoice lines, which so many people face this problem when they add a new field inside the invoice lines and the value is not getting updated when they hit the save button. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also click the bell icon so that you can get the updates of the upcoming videos. So in the upcoming video we are going to discuss how to move the uh, sales order line data uh, to invoice lines. So you can watch that video also. So here you can see it is disappeared. Thank you.